The big question, do we really need police? Many people think police are essential, they believe police keep us safe, but is this picture accurate? Is it the whole truth? We must ask hard questions, we need to look deeper. Today the role of police is debated. People are questioning what police do. They ask if police make things better, or do they sometimes make things worse? Some say we need police for order. Others say police create new problems. This is not a simple discussion. There are many sides to consider. The idea of a world without police scares some. They cannot imagine how society would work. Who would stop crime? Who would respond to emergencies? These are valid concerns. But they assume police are the only answer. Let's begin this important journey. Policing's roots: protecting property, not people. Modern policing did not start to protect everyone. Its origins are not what many believe. In the United States, early policing was different. In the South, slave patrols were common. These patrols hunted escaped enslaved people. They enforced the brutal system of slavery. Their main job was to protect the property of slave owners. This property was human beings. This is a dark part of police history. It is a truth we must face. In the North, things were also telling. Early police forces formed in big cities. This happened in the 1800s. One of their main tasks was controlling workers. Workers were organizing for better conditions. They went on strike for fair wages. Police were used to break these strikes. They protected factory owners' interests. They protected business profits. Again, they protected property and power. These early police forces were not neutral. They did not serve all people equally. Modern police, more than just crime fighting? Today, police are asked to do many things. People call them for all sorts of problems. They respond to violent crimes, it is true. They investigate robberies and assaults. This is what most people think of. This is the image shown on television. Police are seen as crime fighters. They are the first responders to danger. This is a key part of their job. But it is not their only job. Police also handle many social issues. They deal with people who are homeless. They respond to mental health crises. They are called for neighborhood disputes. They manage traffic and minor complaints. Schools often have police officers present. Are police the best people for these tasks? Do they have the right training? Often the answer is no. They are a one-size-fits-all solution. This expansion of police roles is a problem. It means armed officers handle situations. The illusion of safety: does more police mean less crime? Many believe more police equals more safety. This idea is very common. Politicians often promise to hire more officers. They say it will make communities safer. People in high crime areas may want more police. They hope police presence will stop crime. They want to feel secure in their homes. This desire for safety is understandable. But is more police the real answer? The evidence is not so clear. Studies on police numbers and crime rates are mixed. Some show a small decrease in crime, others show no significant impact. More police does not always mean less crime. Sometimes it just means more arrests, especially for minor offenses. This can disrupt communities, it can harm individuals and families. The idea of deterrence is complex. A visible police car might stop some crimes. However, focusing only on police misses other factors. Crime has deep roots. Section 5. The price of policing harm in marginalized communities. The impact of policing is not felt equally, you know. For some, police are a source of fear, not a source of safety. This is especially true in marginalized communities. Black communities face disproportionate policing. Indigenous communities also suffer, and Latino communities experience over-policing. Poor communities are heavily patrolled. This is a consistent pattern with a long and painful history. Police practices often target these groups. Stop and frisk policies are one example. These policies allow police to stop people, often with little real reason. They overwhelmingly target people of color, creating feelings of harassment. This breeds distrust between police and communities. Minor offenses are aggressively enforced, leading to many arrests. It funnels people into the criminal justice system. The consequences are severe. Arrests can lead to job loss, affect housing opportunities, and break up families. Young people are especially vulnerable. A criminal record can follow them for life, creating a cycle of poverty and incarceration. It is a system that punishes, not helps. The harm caused by these practices is immense. It undermines community well-being. Section 6. When protectors harm. The crisis of police misconduct. Police officers have immense power. They can use force, even deadly force, and they can take away someone's freedom. With this power comes great responsibility. But what happens when this power is abused? Cases of police misconduct are too common. We see excessive force used too often. We hear about wrongful arrests, and we know about corruption in some departments. These actions destroy public trust. Accountability for misconduct is often weak. Internal police investigations may lack transparency. Officers who break the law are rarely prosecuted, and even when they are, convictions are rare. Police unions often protect officers fighting against reforms. This makes it hard to remove problem officers. This lack of accountability is a crisis. It tells officers they can act without consequence. It tells communities their pain does not matter. The impact of misconduct is devastating. It harms individuals directly. It traumatizes families and communities. It makes people afraid to call the police, even when they genuinely need help. This erodes the legitimacy of policing. If people do not trust the police, cooperation fails. This makes it harder to solve real crimes. Section 7. Beyond sirens and cuffs, real community safety solutions. If police are not the only answer, what is? There are many alternative models. These models focus on prevention and support. They aim to build truly safe communities. One example is crisis response teams. These teams include mental health professionals, social workers, or medics. They respond to mental health calls, de-escalate situations, and connect people with services, not jail. Community-based programs also show promise. These programs are run by local people who understand their neighborhood's needs. Violence interrupter programs are one type. They use credible messengers to stop violence, mediating conflicts before they escalate. Restorative justice programs are another option. They focus on repairing harm, bringing victims and offenders together. This can lead to healing and understanding. These alternatives are not just theories. Many cities are trying them and they are seeing positive results. Crisis response teams can reduce arrests, save money, and lead to better outcomes for people in crisis. Community programs can reduce violence and build stronger social bonds. Section 8. The Future of Safety, a new path beyond old ideas. The debate about policing is often framed simply, reform versus abolition. Reform means fixing the current system. It means better training and oversight, body cameras and new rules. Abolition means dismantling the current system. It means creating new ways to ensure safety and investing in communities directly. This debate can be very polarized, but the reality is more nuanced. There is no single solution for every place. Different communities have different needs. What works in one city might not work in another. Some reforms can make a small difference, but they often do not address core problems. They tinker around the edges. Abolition seems radical to many, but it pushes us to think bigger. It asks us to imagine a truly different future, a future where policing as we know it is not needed. The path forward requires ongoing dialogue. It requires listening to all voices, especially those most affected by policing. We need to be honest about policing's limits. We need to be honest about its harms. We must be willing to try new things and shift resources away from punishment and control towards support and prevention. This is a long-term project.